Former President Trump has pleaded not guilty in a Manhattan courtroom to 34 counts. Trump is the first former U.S. president to face criminal charges.
Prosecutors allege Trump was part of an unlawful plan to suppress negative information, including an illegal payment of $130,000 that was ordered by him to suppress the negative information that would hurt his campaign. Joining us is North Central College political science professor Stephen Caliendo. Good morning to you.
Good to see you both. Good morning.
So you were with us most of the day yesterday as all of this was playing out. What's your reaction now to actually finding out the charges that were in that indictment?
There really weren't any surprises. I mean, I think the folks who were predicting what was in the indictment and how the ties to the money were connected to the campaign finance laws. That's exactly what we saw in the indictment. And so that's what the DA has to work with at this point.
Okay, so let's talk about that, too. How tough is it for him to be able to use this indictment and actually get that felony charge and conviction that he's looking for? A lot of people said they didn't feel like it was strong enough.
It's a unique legal argument, that's for sure. My understanding is in the state of New York, it hasn't really been used. What wasn't as clear in the indictment and in the statement of facts that accompanied the indictment is exactly which campaign laws were broken, or that the cover-up was in furtherance of what other crimes related to those campaign finance laws. DA Bragg in his press conference mentioned not just federal election laws, but also New York State election law, which is a little bit interesting because it was a federal election. It was a case for U.S. president. So it's going to be interesting over the next few months if we learn more. But the next time I think that the president is scheduled to appear is not until December. And so that's only 2 months before the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primaries.
Yeah, and since you mentioned the primaries and the caucus, let's talk about 2024, because the former president says last night and then even online that this really is all about his campaign to be president in 2024.
He does say that, and he's not completely wrong. Although it's a little bit it's a little bit convenient because he knew that these indictments were underway. He knew that there was investigations underway. Remember, this is one of at least 4 that are going on, and he chose to announce his candidacy for president very early in the campaign cycle, and so he has the cover of saying he's a presidential candidate. To say now that anything that comes down is a politically motivated indictment. Remember, the other cover was that you can't indict a sitting president. And so any of these things that might have been investigated while he was president, as Mueller explained to us, couldn't do it because you can't indict a sitting president. And so at some point, you have to come to terms with what the accusations are and move forward. And that's what's going to happen now.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens over the next several months with any future indictments, if any, at that time. Professor Caliendo, as always, thanks for joining us this morning. It is 9:38, and we'll be right back.